Hai Alipers, semoga Alipers dalam keadaan baik, sehat, dan dilancarkan dalam semua urusan. Kali ini kita mau lihat reaksi dunia terhadap cover Mas Alip Ba Ta yang berjudul Numb dari Linkin Park. Grup band rock Amerika ini sangat populer dan paling ikonik dalam sejarah perkembangan musik rock. Seperti apa videonya? Yuk kita saksikan.
Sorry.
This okay. There's so much happening here. No way, did he do that? It's just harmonics everywhere. Oh, wait, not bend, okay. Doing the harmonics beyond the fretboard as well. These little...
Whew. Do you know, something that really comes across in this is how relaxed he is. You know, if you watch all of his movements with his right hand and his left hand, even his body language, his shoulders, everything really laid back. So very ornate and decorative arrangement, which would, you know, take a lot of concentration, not only mentally to prepare and sort of be ahead of the game, ready for everything coming up, but then physically also get all of this ready and in order. So what's really impressing me is he seems to be completely unfazed by the amount of information. There's no jerky movements, nothing quickly trying to get a little percussive tap in here or remembering to do this or that. Everything is really what they call poetry in motion.
Let alone play. The very beginning here, he's using natural harmonics, which are cool. So I'll link to a lesson on how to do them with the eye up there. But basically, you rest your finger very lightly above the fret wire. So rather than holding it down, you rest above it, directly above the wire, and you get this really nice kind of shimmery note. So he's playing ones here. So we got the 12th fret on the B, down to the 9th on the G, back up to that 12th fret, and then he's playing both E strings on the 12th fret. So you have... Now the next part, I cannot work out what he's doing. He's somehow playing this note but getting a nice three kind of strums. I can't see what part of his hands he's moving to make this happen, this magician's guitar sorcerer. That's slowly the very first part. And you can hear that the timbre, or the tonal texture of these notes, is very different from if you just play them normally. These natural harmonics have got this really kind of beautiful but quite eerie, quite haunting sound.
This one does feel a little bit more complex than the other ones I've listened to. And I love complex music. So whether it's multi-layered music or whether it's solo arrangements, whatever it is, when there's a lot of things happening, a lot of nuances, I particularly find that exciting as a musician to listen to. But I must compliment him on one thing. He's got a lot of information happening without overdoing it, in my opinion. So now that's obviously subjective, and it's all within personal taste as to, you know, maybe some people that watch this feel like he's doing too many things. I feel like he's got just the right amount of his own personality in the arrangement put in without going overboard, so you can still really hear the essence of the song. So in terms of the key, it does seem to be in standard tuning, this one. So we're in E minor, I think, with the chord progression being E minor to C major, to G major, to D major, which is a very common kind of pop progression, really. You know, if we're in the key of E minor, like I said, then we're going to the 6th, which would be C major, then going to the G, which would be the relative major of E minor. They're both in the same key signature. And then the D chord would be the 5th from the G. And then that's the 7th of the E, if you like. In terms of the arrangement, let's see on the piano, what could we do? So a very sort of basic interpretation of it. But if I was maybe doing an improvisation on this, maybe in the style of Alip Ba Ta, this is probably going to go horribly wrong.
Lovely, getting the vocal melody in really nicely. To work out what that is, like little harmonics. This is mind-boggling. There's too much going on here. Like I can barely process it. This is like how Christmas for guitar players is like a birthday present or something. Nice. The little slides he puts in there add so much to it. Really nice dominant chord. Diminished run out of nowhere. Insane. This is off the hook. Sneaking in these little blues tricks. Oh, it's wonderful. Oh man. And break stuff down as it goes on.
Alright, away. Let's continue. Polyrhythm. Lovely syncopation on this counter melody. The B, A, G. Great groove on that. I think that's what it is. So chord progression there I think is G. Should be a D chord with an F sharp bass. Da 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 goes to C. Listen to that counter melody. Da 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 B, A, G, A, B. See if I can play along with this. Lovely. B7 chord. lovely chord. What? That sounded like a diminished run. Maybe not those exact notes, but something like that. Really wasn't expecting that. That's not in the song, sure it's not. That was lovely. Where's he starting on that one? So I think he's playing an F sharp diminished chord. He's got something like this, which is very classical sounding. You know, you get that happening in Beethoven and in Mozart. I think you can find that in one of the Beethoven piano sonatas. It's not coming to me off the top of my head. It's this type of thing. Where we get something like this. Bam, bam. Is it the hammer clavier maybe? Can't think of it. Okay, let's push on.
Alipers, gimana menurut kalian? Alip memberikan sentuhan variasi yang begitu banyak, kompleks, dan begitu indah. Sampai sini perjumpaan kita. Jangan lupa tekan tombol like, share, dan subscribe. Bye.